The wind carried the sweet scent of lilacs through the air as May crept deeper into Ravenwood Forest, her heart pounding. She didn't mean to be out this late, but Logan's cryptic message had left her no choice. She was drawn into the woods, despite the warnings, and despite the unease that clung to her every step. "Logan?" May whispered into the dark, her breath fogging in the cold air. But the woods were silent, save for the rustling of leaves in the wind. She took a deep breath, gripping her phone tightly, ready to text him again. Suddenly, a sharp snap of a branch echoed nearby. May's pulse quickened. "Logan? Is that you?" But it wasn't Logan. Something moved in the shadows, too fast for her eyes to follow. Before May could react, a blur of motion knocked her to the ground. Pain shot through her shoulder, sharp and burning. She gasped, struggling to free herself from the creature's grasp. The thing that had attacked her growled low, its glowing eyes hovering just inches from her face. Its teeth were sharp, too sharp to be human. Panic surged through her as she kicked and thrashed, but the creature was strong, its grip unyielding. Then, out of nowhere, another figure lunged from the shadows, knocking the creature off of May. In the chaos, she scrambled to her feet, clutching her shoulder where she'd been bitten. Blood seeped through her fingers, but the pain was fading, replaced by a strange numbness. The figure that had saved her moved with unnatural speed, tossing the attacker aside like a rag doll. The creature hissed and slithered back into the forest, vanishing into the shadows as quickly as it had appeared. May's rescuer turned toward her. She couldn't see his face clearly in the darkness, but his eyes, golden and piercing, caught the moonlight. There was something familiar about them, yet she couldn't place where she had seen them before. "You shouldn't have come here," he said, his voice low and urgent. "It's not safe for you." May swayed on her feet, the world spinning around her. "Who are you?" she asked weakly, her vision blurring. He stepped closer, but as the light from her phone fell on him, he pulled back, retreating into the shadows. "I can't stay," he murmured. "But I'll always be watching over you. You have to leave this place now." "Wait," she started to say, but the darkness took her before she could ask any more questions. When May woke up, she was lying just outside the forest, her shoulder bandaged and the scent of lilacs lingering in the air. Logan was nowhere to be found. The events of the night felt like a dream, except for the strange bite mark on her shoulder. Something about the man who had saved her nagged at her thoughts. Who was he, and why did he seem so familiar?